Hey you guys, so this week is gonna be awesome because I'm gonna be talking about my November beauty favorites, and this time I'm really excited, so yeah, get in the jive. Alright, so I should highlight that I'm not going to be talking about any skincare products because I've been on a routine using the same skincare, and I think I mentioned this before. I've spoken about Doc Lab. It's been doing really well for my face, so I kind of don't want to change my skin routine, and unless you guys want me to talk about it and highlight it again, it's just going to get boring really fast. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of makeup products which I am so excited to share with you guys, so let's get down to it. Alright, I'm going to just focus on the eyes and then we'll move on to the lips and the face and you know, the whole progress. First up are going to be the eyes. So I've got 4 products here that I'm super excited to share with you guys about. I'm going to start off with the lip primer, and the one I've been using recently is the Photo Finish Lip Primer by Smashbox. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've been using this for quite a while, and when my tube finished, I kind of switched back and forth with other brands, but nothing could compare to this, and I still went back to the same product, so I can tell you that this is legit. Like, I have really oily lids, and somehow whenever I put this on, I'm just gonna swatch a little bit for you guys again, it kind of has this mattifying consistency that lets pigments and color really stick to your eye. So even as you blend it out, you can see like it just blends out so evenly onto your skin, you don't even see the color there. So definitely one of the greatest primers I've ever used. So kudos to Smashbox. Okay, next 2 things that I'm going to talk about is by Bourjois, and these are their waterproof liners. I'm holding it upside down and showing it to you guys. I'm so excited for these because these are the best colored liners I've ever used. They have like a kind of metallic sheen to them. The one that I have here is in Golden Dress, and I have, of course, I have a blue one, and this is in Blue Remix. These 2 are the most pigmented liners that I've ever used. I didn't put this on the primer, by the way, but look at those colors, and they're so affordable too. And the thing is about Bourjois is that their liners just never seem to disappoint. All their colors are just as pigmented. The formulation is fantastic. It stays on your lids forever. I can go on and on with the list, but basically they're fantastic. And the last product for the eyes is gonna be my Kate Super Sharp Liner. I have been using this in so many tutorials, so many videos. You guys are probably bored with it by now, but I thought that I should mention it because this is my best precision liner. I do not know why I didn't highlight more on this like during my last beauty favorites, but oh my god, this. Like, you guys have seen me use it a couple of times, and the pigment is there, the precision is there. You can go as heavy or as light as you want when you do your cat eye, and this is the bomb. I would probably keep on repurchasing this until I get bored of it one day or something else that is a little bit better comes along. But still, this is my number 1. Now for eyeshadows, I'm going to keep going back to Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadows. Oh my god, these colors. Now I don't really have the full 20 shades over here, but this is not part of it, so I'm just going to take that out and put it aside. But these though, oh my god, if you guys see the pigment for these, and they're so affordable. Like, one thing I really like about Makeup Geek is that Marlena really knows her formulation, and everything is just so on point. And Marlena is just so humble, and she's so sweet. She really knows her stuff. Like, she knows what we want, and in terms of pigment, consistency, and everything else, oh, this is definitely one of the best eyeshadows that I keep going back and forth. And I'm using it on my eyes right now, and the colors that I have on my inner corners of my lid is in the Spotlight, which is this really beautiful like peachy color tone right here. And for the outer corner, I am using Flamethrower. I get super excited with this shade. This is one of my favorite shades that I've been using, and oh, it's just amazing. I mean, just look at that tone. Thank God for Makeup Geek. Now just give me a second to clean up the swatch on my hand so I can kind of show you guys new things. Alright, so let's move on to highlight. Now you guys know that I've talked about NARS, M.A.C and all that, but this month I have found a new love, and it is from M.A.C. And this is the shade in Pearl Blossom. It's such a beautiful sweet pink with like a little hint of shimmer in it, and I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now, and it gives such a beautiful glow. This highlight is actually more for spring, and it's very light, subtle, but I still love it though. I do not know why, but I'm leaning more towards like pinky metallic shades like this, and this one has really got me going like you are just awesome. This metallic shade doesn't really scream high shine, but at the same time it gives you a very subtle glow, which I really like because this time around I kind of don't want to go over the top, and I thought for Christmas I should keep everything a little bit more on the cooler tone side. So this is actually really perfect for that, and I'm really glad that I picked this up from MAC. And I would definitely recommend this to any one of you guys who want a more cooler shade in terms of highlight. This is definitely one for the books. In terms of blushers, on the other hand, I have two products here, and this is another one from MAC, and this is the one in Melba. This is a very beautiful peach shade which I have come to love. There are not many times that I can tell you guys that I go for peachy shades because for my skin tone it's either going to look really bronzed, so I kind of don't lean more over towards peachy shades, but this is one of a kind. I've heard a lot of people rave about this, and this is a very matte orange, so it kind of gives you a very natural pigment without going too much out of your comfort zone. And I do have it on my cheek, and as you can see, it does look a little bit bronzed up, and would you believe, like, a little product goes a long way, and this was just in tapping motions that I got this shade. So you know that in terms of pigment, this really is spot on. Now this other blush that I have in my hand over here is a little bit more subtle. So if you guys are going for something dewy and natural and want a little bit of sparkle, I would really recommend the Fresh Sorbet blush by The Body Shop. And this just smells amazing, you guys. As you can see, the consistency is kind of like a little sorbet. You know how Body Shop comes up with like amazing products? This is out of this world. Like the moment I swatched this, I was like, yeah, I need this in my life. And this is like a very orangey shade. They do have 5 shades that you can play with, so you can kind of go back and forth. But this shade is so pretty. Like, there's something really nice about it, and when you blend it out, it kind of gives you a very tinted finish without going too over the top. So if you kind of want your blushes to not stand out so much and you want it very natural, I really would recommend this Sorbet, because this to me is like the best thing ever in terms of natural blushes. So do go and try this out. This is quite new at The Body Shop actually, but I've been putting this on for like a week now, and I've really been loving it. Beautiful. So last but not least, I'm going to touch on lip products. I have 2 here. One is a liquid lipstick, and another one is more of a scrub. Now I know a lot of you guys, being in Malaysia, you have very dry lips. Well, at least I have it, and I always find difficulty in, you know, putting on lipstick because it's either gonna crease at the middle of the lips, which is kind of ugly, and I always have little dry beds at the corner of my mouth, which I absolutely hate, especially when I'm looking for something that's really long wear, or if I wear matte shades. Oh, matte shades really cling to all those dry bits, and I really hate it. So I've been looking for the perfect scrub, and the ones that is very affordable. I've been using this one by Be Good. This is the one in Afternoon Tea. It's like a sugar scrub, so you kind of exfoliate your lips with it, but this is one of my best lip products that does not burn a hole in your pocket, if you know what I mean. There are some lip scrubs out there that literally cost 99 bucks, and for those of us looking for something simple that gets the job done, I would highly recommend this one. It really does not burn a hole in your pocket. It's really affordable, and the best part is it's handmade, so it's good scrub for your lips, especially when you want to get out all those horrible dry bits. Really good exfoliating lip scrubs. And the last product, drum roll, it is going to be Kat Von D's liquid lipstick. Now I know a lot of you guys have been raving about this until it kind of piqued my curiosity, and I was like, what is so great about this liquid lipstick? And then I tried it and I was floored. Now this shade is the one in Vampira, and it is the one that I'm wearing on my lips. Superbly pigmented, it gets the color out there. I wanted to go and get more of these liquid lipsticks, but unfortunately a lot of them were sold out, so I was like, okay, never mind. I will just settle with one. But, you know, I just want to mention that in terms of the swatch and the color, okay, I'm just going to put it down here. It did remind me a lot about the Ultra Matte Lip in Lex from ColourPop, and I have to say the colors are very similar. Like, this is the one that I just put on from Kat Von D, and then I'm just gonna, yeah, I do have the shade here just to show you guys the difference, and I'm just going to put this next to one another. Look at these 2 shades. You know, they're really similar, but in terms of the formulation, you guys might want to consider, like, Kat Von D is a little bit metallic when you put it on the lip, and you know, the Ultra Matte Lip in Lex is, well, matte. So depending on your preferences in terms of formulation, you know, you guys can go for either one. This one from ColourPop will definitely be more affordable, but this one might scorch your wallet just a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Do let me know anything if you want to know about the products, but all of it will be listed down in the description box for you below. And I do have to mention that next week's video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for Christmas, and it's going to be so much fun, so do keep a lookout for that. But in the meantime, I hope this video has helped you guys out, and yeah, I'll see you again in my next one. Bye!